And lights in here? So, not sure who will be joining me this morning, but let's go find out before I get started. Okay. Might be flying solo this morning, and it seems like it's pretty quiet. Okay, I'm gonna do something chest opening, I think, today. Just doing some light warm-ups. And also let me know how the audio quality is this time, because I've been playing with it. Get some incense, pick a flow, and get started. Oopsie. There she is. Hi. I can't hear you.
I'm listening to Mama.
Oh, well, that would explain it. Now I can hear you. Good deal. Hi.
How are you, honey?
I'm good. I love your shirt.
And I have one for you.
I know. Wait, you do?
Yeah, I got one for you. I got one for Shameen. I got one for me.
Oh, that's super cute. I love it. Oh, I want that. Send it to me.
I got one for you and me.
Yep. How is my audio coming in, by the way?
Good. No problem.
Okay.
No problem. I'm packing it again. I spend my life packing and unpacking.
You do pack an awful lot. Where are you going this time?
I'm going to course for a week. And I'm going for a week. I'm coming back 2 weeks. So I'm going to Ireland.
Oh, wait. So how long are you going to be in Indy?
I'm going to be there for the next week. And then we leave for the Cayman State. And then I'm coming back on first. And I leave for Ireland August 19th.
Ah. Yeah, you're traveling a lot this month.
Yeah, tired. The bad. I didn't sleep tonight.
Why not?
I know, we did pretty good. But yesterday I took some of this stuff to give me energy. Now I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that stuff.
I've never used it before.
Like, reminds me when I drank all of those BAI drinks, like the BAI drinks at Shireen's, gave myself a massive anxiety attack for like 2 days. That was poor judgment, C4. Yeah, that looks like something that would probably wake your ass up.
Well, I couldn't hear you early enough. But I didn't talk to a few times because I'm such a stupid person. And it's like, the cabbage, come out, down to work. So I get up and watch this thing. I'm also very good.
All right.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Looking for my phone so I can.
Are you doing that?
I can do something easy for you for a bit if you want. Well, I'll just make something up as I go. Because I think you like it when I don't use the video and you prefer it when it's just me and you. I can't hear you. Still can't hear you, Mom. You're too far away and your mic's not coming in very well today. What?
Really? I hear me?
I can hear you, but it's like tinny. Let me see if it's my playback.
Okay, I can hear perfectly.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on one sec. I'm messing with something. Okay, hold on one sec.
Did you ever get your mail?
I should probably check my mail, huh? Like, I should definitely check my mail, like, soon. Good question.
If your mailbox is back,
What's that?
your mailbox is back.
Oh, no, it's been within the past week that I checked it. See if that's any better. Can you talk?
I'm hearing you.
I know, it's me. I can't hear you, though. Well, let me try to get started so I'm not too late for work. Okay, so we'll start the seated position. I'm just going to do some light stuff for you to kind of warm you up, get your blood pumping a little, but take it easy on your body. Go ahead and grab your strap. If you want to go ahead and grab your strap, we'll do some stretches. Sit in a comfortable position. Take a couple of minutes to connect with your breath. Concentrate on pulling it all the way in into your belly. Feel your belly inflate. Put your one hand on your stomach and one hand on your chest if it helps. Just so you can feel the air first inflate your stomach and then inflate your chest. Breathe all the way in and hold it for a moment. Exhale it all out. Inhale. Exhale. Connecting to that breath. Bring your mind into the moment. Lift up both arms. Feeling your rib cage separate out as you pull yourself towards the sky. Feel your head being pulled up like something is holding your hands and pulling you up. Keeping your ears away from your shoulders. Your arms plugged in. And rotate to the right. Up. Rotate to your left. And pull yourself forward, tenting your fingers in front of you. Pushing that floor away with your fingers so you feel a nice stretch in your armpit, which feels really good after the flow I did yesterday with those forearm stands and forearm headstands. And then gently creep your way over to the left. Remembering to keep your back hip on the ground, both butt cheeks engaged on the floor. Move over to the other side, to the right. I want you to take your strap, double it up. Kind of wrap your hands so you get a nice good grip. Pull it above you and just feel that tension as you pull it apart. And rotate right. Rotate left. Take the strap behind you and do the same. Just kind of pull it back behind you. Feel your chest opening. Pull your head up. Going to get on your hands and knees. We can do some cat-cow. Some wrist exercises. So first to start, let's warm up those wrists first so we don't do any damage. Take your front fingers and pull them back. Grab your thumb and pull it back. Left hand, pull those fingers back. Left hand, grab your left thumb, pull that thumb back. You don't want to pull too hard, just enough to feel it. Just enough to feel that stretch. And then start by rotating around in little circles over your wrists. A few in one direction. Be mindful of your breath the entire time. You can do the other direction. And rotate your wrist to the outsides. Sway back and forth. And behind. Put your fingers backwards so they're facing towards you. Be gentle with yourself. If you need to sit up a little bit, like if you need to come up like this and just do it like that, that's fine. If you can. And then put your palms up. Be gentle so you don't do any damage here. And rotate those wrists. And then child's pose. Your arms and hands facing up towards the sky. Get some supplication, touching your pinky fingers together. Deep breath. Okay. On your hands, do some cat-cows. So onto all fours. Knees below your hips, hands below your shoulders. Drop that belly and lift your chest. Inhale. Push the mat away from you and arch your back as you exhale. Drop your belly again. Feel that stretch along your chest as you pull your chest towards the sky, your shoulders away from your ears. Push that floor away, arching your back. We can be playful here, just kind of find some movement, kind of loosen up. Be flexible, make it your own, whatever feels good, just to kind of loosen up your hips, your back, your shoulders. Like my stomach is killing me right now so bad. So
Why?
I don't know. GI issues.
Something.
What?
So you ate maybe?
I don't eat this early in the morning. I'll eat after I do my flow and shower and everything. Okay, put one leg back, and then the next for plank. Pull your core in. Make sure your shoulders are over your wrists. Squeeze those thighs together. Pulling yourself forward a little bit. Dropping those hips some, but pulling in your core, because that's downward dog, Mom. Pull your legs back further. Challenge yourself a little more. Put your legs back a little further so you're actually in plank. Your shoulders should be over your wrists. Huh?
My wrist hurts.
If it helps, you can go to your knees and do it that way. Actually, that's probably going to be better for you. Go to your knees. You want your shoulders over your wrists, squeezing your thighs in together, sucking that core into your spine. And then gently let yourself drop down. Tense your fingers outside of your mat and lift. Get chest up. Put your forehead down to the mat. Take a breath here. Lift. Remember to kind of keep your legs fairly engaged so you're not compressing your back. And so you're pulling and stretching as opposed to crunching your lower spine. Back down. Take your hands behind your back and unlace your fingers. Pull yourself up. Hold there for a couple more breaths. Bring yourself down. It's going to be a little bit more challenging, but I want you to pull it all up. So your legs and your arms, pulling your hands towards your heels. Head up. Let it all go. Arms forward, in front of you, stretched out, like you're an airplane, like you're getting ready to fly. That's exactly what we're going to do. Going to lift your right arm, your left leg, pull them apart. It's not so much pulling. You don't want height, you want length. So it's going to be like you're being pulled by your toes, by your fingers. And then release. And your right leg, your left hand. Again, like you're being pulled in two different directions. So you're getting that length. And then lift it all up.
Superman.
Yep. Again, like you're being pulled in two separate directions. Imagine somebody is holding your hands and pulling you forward, and somebody else is holding your feet and pulling you back.
Right.
Let it all out. Hands below your shoulders. Push yourself up to your knees. Go back into child's pose. And when you're ready, come up onto your hands and knees. Get your feet set to give you some support. We're about to go into downward dog. Lift up the butt. Pull your heels towards the ground. You can pedal out your feet here. Get some movement if you want. Get a few nice deep breaths here. If you want, you can bend one leg, twist. That works too, but not really what I was going for. So both feet should be on the floor. You can bend one knee a little bit. Don't lift it. And then turn towards the straightened leg and grab that straightened leg with the opposite hand. You can look up if you want to see.
Right. I can't hold one arm.
Okay, that's okay. You don't need to do that. Just, pedal your knees out. And I want you to get on your toes a little bit. Bend your knees and lift those hips. And then try to bring those heels back down to the ground. So you're getting a really nice stretch in your hamstrings. And your hips are in the air. They're not slouching. You're not arching your back or tucking your tailbone. You really want to make sure those hips are pointing towards the sky. And then pull yourself forward, shoulders over wrists. Chaturanga, halfway down. If you have trouble with chaturanga, go down to your knees and bring yourself down this way. Always modify your chaturangas if you're struggling.
Yeah, I can't hold myself. Wow, very tough.
Yep, as I said, if you're struggling or if you're having trouble, just tuck those knees under and bring yourself down that way. And then up dog. Down dog. And then step forward. Toe mounds together, heels slightly apart, half up. Tabletop. Pull yourself down. Arms all the way up. Cactus your hands. Pull yourself back a little bit. Opening up that chest. And then back up. Take your feet about hip width apart. Slowly come down. Grabbing opposite elbows. And letting yourself just sway side to side. Again, bending your knees here if it's tight. It's better to have your hips up and your back straight with the objective of getting your stomach to your thighs, and it feels like you'll feel the stretch better that way. This is one of my favorite stretches because you get a nice little stretch on your upper back too. So anytime I'm feeling like stressed out and I just need to invert a little bit to kind of balance myself out, I'll drop down here while I'm making coffee, while I'm doing whatever. While I'm standing in line at the airport. Yes, I do this. Freak people out at the airport. Slowly roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Your hands up. Bring your toe mounts together again. I want you to bring your fingers to graze the ground. You should come up in chair pose. Utkatasana. Again, sitting back so your knees are never going over your toes. You want your chest towards the sky, your shoulders drawn down from your knees. You sink as deep as you can into that stretch, tucking your tailbone a little so you're not doing this arch thing with your lower back. And then fold down. Half up. Step or hop back into plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Take your right foot, step it to the right side of your right hand. Leaning on the outside edge of that foot, gently pushing it away from you. If it's easier, you can drop down to one knee. And drop down to your forearms. Nice stretch. Pushing that knee away. Getting that stretch. And then if you want, you can lift your right hand, grab that left foot and pull it in to your butt. Get a nice stretch on that thigh. Get a nice stretch along your chest. Drop that foot down.
I think I'm here,
Huh?
I think I'm feeling really sore.
You're starting to feel sore?
And my wrist telling me.
Okay, well, let's lay on our backs. Let me do the other side real quick, if you don't mind.
My right sore.
Huh?
My right thumb.
Go ahead and lay on your back. There you go. grab your strap. Put your left foot or your left leg straight to the ground. Bring your right knee in. Wrap that strap around the arch of your foot. Pull up. And just pull yourself up a little bit by the strap.
Which your right and left one?
Whichever one you want to start with. Just pull your shoulders up slightly so they're off the mat, like your shoulder blades. Getting a nice little burn in your core. Deep breaths. Let your back go, but keep that leg up. Put your left hand on your left hip to give you some stability and to keep that hip planted. And slowly let that right foot go all the way to the right, or left foot if you're using your left foot. You like it.
I do like it.
Admit it feels good.
That's okay.
See? Totally worth it. I'm glad I made you stick around. I knew you'd enjoy this part. Lift it up. Keep your back on the ground and pull it towards you. So getting a nice stretch along that back thigh and that calf. Keeping your foot flexed to give you a little bit more of a stretch along your ankle and calf. Don't pull too hard. You're doing what I'm doing, which is like putting way too much pressure on the arch. It hurts. And then pull it over to your left, letting it drop over. As you get a nice twist. Ooh. Feeling that one. Outer hips are super tight. Didn't even notice until just now. Woo. Lift up. Slowly release. Go all the way to the floor. We're going to do the other side. So pull that left knee in. Again, put your strap over the arch. And lift your shoulder blades off the ground so you're getting a nice little burn in your core. A few breaths here as we pull that strap towards us. Take it out to the left. Opening it up with your right hand on your right hip to keep that hip down. How does it feel?
Good.
Lift up. To our towards us. Then slowly rotate to the right. And that nice twist. I've got my little mascot in front of me. Did you notice?
No.
He's playing guardian. And up. Pull it towards you so you get that nice stretch, straightening that leg. Pull it in, keeping your back flat on the ground, your head on the ground. And release. I'm going to do one more kind of stretch. Just want you to lift those hips. I'm going to keep your knees parallel, your toes pointed forward, your heels pointed straight back. Lift those hips as high as you can. If you want, I want you to take your arms, interlock your fingers beneath you, so you're kind of resting on your shoulders. You can wiggle back and forth just to get a deeper stretch in that chest. And bring your hips down. Put your feet together. Open your knees out to the sides. One hand on your chest, one hand on your stomach. Just be mindful of your breath here for a few moments as we wrap up. This is actually a really good part. Like, this is usually where I do reiki. So I'll do my symbols. I'm especially going to do some reiki right now because of my stomach. Let your hands go, let your feet go. Shavasana for a couple of moments if you want to stay here. Letting go of your breath and just letting it all hang out. Feeling all of your tension melt into the ground as you slowly feel yourself relaxing from the very tip top of your head along your forehead. Just let that relax. Your eyes sink into the back of your skull. Release your cheeks and your jaws. Feel your neck loosening and your shoulders. Your shoulder blades release, your back, your chest. Slowly move down your body, being conscious of each muscle as it relaxes. All the way down through your stomach and your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, right down to your toes. Your forearms, your upper arms, your fingers. All of your tension just flows into the ground. When you're ready, roll onto your side. Gently push yourself up. Cross those legs in a comfortable position. One last stretch. Kind of wake us up after that Shavasana. And hands to your chest. As we bow to acknowledge the divine within ourselves and the divine within others. Gratitude for your yoga practice, your body. Namaste.
Thank you so much.
Feel okay?
My shoulders look hurt. I'll be away on it.
If you want, you can, usually when I'm really, really tight, because you know how I kind of cracked my ribs by falling?
Yeah.
So this side always gets super, super, super tight, especially around the back. So I think that's where I was injured. But just simple things, like lifting your arms up, grabbing one wrist and pulling gently to one side.
Right.
And the other. Okay, I'm gonna do.
I will take care of you. It works.
I will. I love you, Mama.
I love you. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Love you very much.
Love you too, Mama.
Check your mail.
What?
Check your mail.
I will. Hello, Just Relax. I've been doing yoga for about a year. So I'm not a certified training instructor. I just kind of do this for fun with my friends and family. But at some point you'll have to join me. Do a hangout. I'm gonna do a few more little poses or a few more slightly longer flow on my own. I saw it, but I have not actually had a chance to watch because I had work all day yesterday and I have work all day today. So once I get a chance to watch today, I'll take a look. But what was it? You said it was. So feet about hip width apart. Bend yourself forward and down. What was it like you pulled your hands behind your knees? Wrap your earlobes or your sides of your face. Pulled yourself down. It's a wonderful stretch. It does wonderful things for your hamstring for sure. So is that what we're talking about? And I am doing a little bit wrong. So you have to hold your earlobes with first finger and thumb. Let's try that. Okay. Okay, so I've got my earlobes by the first finger and the thumb, apparently. He makes his students walk around like this. I will say walking backward is a hell of a lot easier than walking forward like this. I can see this being pretty cool, actually. Huh. And legs 60 degrees. Huh. Well, I will try that on my own time. I'm definitely not going to do that on a recording because... I don't know how long I get. So like 60 degrees. What do you mean by 60 degrees? Like as in knees slightly bent? Or... Let me see. Yes, so knees slightly bent, not straight. Okay. Well, you kind of have to because of the elbows. So let's see. So knees slightly bent. So like this. Oh, okay. So it's more closer to a chair pose, I guess, from where you're sitting. I can totally see this being practical. I imagine that one day everybody's going to be walking around like this. I cannot believe somebody like, I kind of think he's just fucking with you. I'm not going to lie. I think he's just fucking with you because this has got to look silly as shit. Nice. All right. Well, thank you so much. That's really interesting and something new, and I'm definitely going to start incorporating it into my sessions. Maybe not the walking around part, because that might freak the hell out of my cat. Okay. Oh. I'm just going to play a little bit, so I'm going to let go of instructing and just kind of focus on doing some fun stuff. I haven't done in a while, so I will probably fail, fall. This is like one of my favorite hip openers. Other leg. Feet joining and standing on one leg during what? Yeah, not going to happen right now. But I'll practice. And when I'm good at it, then I might show it. But I really don't want to break my neck right before work. So. What are they? A couple of other poses. See, this is the earlobe pose I know from Ashtanga, where you grab your earlobes like this and you pull your knees in like this. Like, that's the one that I know. So I'm guessing that standing one is kind of a modified version of that. Is that right? Kukutasana, yes, that's the one. Okay. Well, that's not what I was about to do. Because there's a whole, what is the series to this? see if I can remember the series. So, yeah, there's Gaba, Pindasana. Yeah, Gaba Pindasana, I think is the one I was thinking of actually, not the Kukatasana. So it's like 1, 2, and then you roll. Ooh. Ooh. Like I guess you're supposed to like, that was really painful because that's hardwood and there's like a ledge there. So let's be a bit more careful with that. But it's like, you roll back. You're supposed to like roll around like this. But I'm not so great at this. But yeah, like it's supposed to be something like that. Silly, but fun. What I was going for was this. First, start here. Ooh. Ooh. I need to do some serious upper stretching. Let's do some some hops. I like to practice a little of this every day so that eventually I will have a nice, clean headstand. Oopsie. Oopsie, gently. I'm always worse on my left side than my right. Oh. Try shoulder stand, and then I think I'm gonna be done. So I need to get in the shower. I'm running late for work. Doing this without hands is always really cool, but I think I'm done for the day. I need to get to work. Yeah, mind balance is definitely the key to a headstand or handstand or headstand. Headstand I have down pretty well. I'm pretty focused, but I need a little bit more upper body strength for my handstand. So I'm just working on that, and confidence is a big part of it too. Like going upside down like that and only your hands, like you feel like you have more stability when you're on your head. But thank you for joining me today. It was awesome talking to you. And hopefully you guys will continue to joining me. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. And tell your friends, and let's all do yoga together. Thanks. Bye. Can I do Mrgasana with feet joined? Let me try that tomorrow, but I need to get to work. But let's definitely talk soon.